Setanta Sports in a different league.
Hello and welcome to the stadium that was formerly known as DSB Stadium. At the moment, it's a bit of a mystery as to what to refer to as far as this ground goes. The DSB Bank, which is now in receivership, has pulled all sponsorship. That not only includes the football team, but also ice skating teams, field hockey, cycling, and individual athletes. So today we will call it DSB Stadium just to be very comfortable with it. Looking at the history between these two clubs, AZ Alkmaar and Ajax, well, there's certainly anticipation thick in the air. We've got the current champions against the 29-time champions. They've played 31 times before. AZ have won 6. Ajax have won 16, and there have been 9 draws. So a very comfortable record for the Ajax side when travelling the mere 30 miles north from Amsterdam to Alkmaar for this match. And there he is, Luis Suarez, the hottest man in European football at the moment. 13 goals already in 11 games. Of course, the opposition supporters jokingly call Ajax at the moment FC Suarez. And of course, that was proven on Thursday night, yet again, when he scored a goal and provided the assist for Dennis Romedal's winner against Dinamo Zagreb in the Europa League. That was a 2-1 victory against Dinamo Zagreb on Thursday night. So they have been in tremendous form, thanks mainly to the services of Luis Suarez. But of course, coach Martin Jol, he's got them firing. They all believe in them. He's getting the best out of them. It gets inside their head. They produce their best. Also, his tactical play is proving quite superior. He's sticking with that 4-4-2 combination. As we've seen today also, is Ronald Koeman going with a 4-4-2 formation for this very vital match. The crowd, well, they've stuck right behind their team and their former owner, Dirk Skadingha. He's taken some pretty heavy shelling over the last 2 weeks because of the collapse of DSB Bank. There's been grey areas and question marks as to what will happen to this team. Is the sponsorship money really going to be there, even though it was allotted early in the season? The creditors are all moving in now. There's also people, as far as the stadium goes, trying to cash in who are owed money. As we look now at the lineups, the one noticeable omission from the AZ side is Finn Nicholas Moisander. AZ paid very dearly for his mistake in the Champions League match against Arsenal during the week. That led to the Cesc Fabregas goal. He is totally out of the squad today. David Mendes da Silva, he's on a high. He scored what could be the goal of the Champions League in the very last minute of that match, a 1-1 draw with Arsenal, a much-needed 1-1 draw. On the bench, 2 former Ajaxi players, Joey Dinolitza and Jermaine Lenz. The 2 captains now ready for the toss. Baz Nijhuis, the referee for today, tossing the coin. Stein Skars on the left, the AZ captain, and Luis Suarez on the right, the captain of the Ajax side, Marko Pancelic. He certainly knows how to talk himself up. He's a great talker. He's the Muhammad Ali of modern football. There's absolutely no doubt about it. He's on the front line today with the master, Luis Suarez. And we have an interesting midfield there with Emmanuelson coming down the left side. Of course, Irby has made it clear he would like to start in the back line at left back to stake his claim for the national team, the mighty Oranje. That's where he has played for his country, at left back. He would like to start there as often as possible to impress national coach Bert van Marwijk. However, today he's starting in the midfield, a very impressive midfield there. And certainly that has been an area where there have been question marks in AZ. They'll be putting the pressure on AZ today. So we're underway in the 32nd match here in Alkmaar between these two great teams. Of course, as you can see, it's a plain red jersey for RZ without the DSB sponsorship. But as they have said on many occasions, they're still playing these matches with Dirk in their mind. So they're doing it for Dirk Scheringa. Dembele. He's the target of many glamour clubs at the moment. There were quite a few scouts in the tribune for that match against Arsenal in the Champions League on Tuesday night. 2 or 3 of the glamour clubs eyeing him off at the moment. He's one man who may go missing during the January transfer window. El Hamdaoui now with the ball. Sends it back to Mendes de Silva. They could certainly do with another one of those sublime goals, a repeat of Tuesday night, as he gets his crossing. Holman was there, it was a little bit too much on it for him. Gregory van der Wiel sends the ball down to Rommedahl, couldn't keep it in. It'll be a throw-in for the RZ side. So both sets of supporters in fine voice in the opening couple of minutes of this match. As Munir El Hamdaoui comes up against the brick wall of defence. What a tremendous job Toby Alderweireld and Jan Vertonghen have done in central defence for Ajax since Martin Jol have made them the regular starters in this team. There's plenty of competition for that spot. I'm thinking mainly of Robbie Wheelart, the man they bought across from FC Twente for €3.5 million. Can't even get him to the squad anymore. That's how tough it is for spots here. 7 clean sheets in 10 matches as Poulsen gets his cross in. It was Jan Vertonghen that blocked it, controlled it beautifully. Now going forward, he's in acres of space. Here's Iyong Ino. Again, players very slow to come and cross and try and close him down. Swerts heads it in for Mendes de Silva. Here's the Moose. The Moose with 3 players in front of him to beat. Send it back to Holman. Steinskars, captain of the side, gets it to Moreno. Pantelic fouled by Steinskars. Bas Nijhuis saying some very stern words on the run there to the RZ captain for that challenge. Marko Pantelic, the Serbian who came to the club on a free transfer, was released by Hertha Berlin after 4 years of service there. He was certainly an excitement machine in the German Bundesliga. Pantelic. Played 114 matches for the German outfit, scoring 45 goals. Doesn't seem to have the same pace as he did in Germany. Possibly age catching up with him. Still quite fast. Swerts sending that ball back to Jarlins. Scars. Hector Moreno was very useful on Tuesday night in the Champions League match against Arsenal, showing his class once again, the young Mexican. Big future ahead of him. Look for a big World Cup tournament from one H. Moreno in South Africa next year. Mexico, of course, already one of the qualifiers. El Hamdaoui. Holman. Mendes de Silva. Rolls it on beautifully for Holman. Couldn't get onto it. Alderweireld was there. And now here's Dami Desailly, the man who's ruffled a few feathers during the week with his comments in an interview in one of the local publications, Sport Week, here in the Netherlands. The coach of RZ, Ronald Koeman, took exception to many things said in that interview and has actually pinned those statements up in the dressing room wall of his team to help fire them and spark them on for this match this afternoon. Comments such as he was let go too easily and that the team isn't as sharp under Ronald Koeman have incensed the RZ outfit. As Louis Luai goes forward, and look at that great defence from Moreno. Tremendous work. You won't see too many defenders doing that to Luis Suarez. As Ubi now sends it forward, he's in space. Well, that was somewhere between a shot and a cross for Luis Suarez, I think. But the end result, the ball going over the byline, and it'll be a clearance kick for Serge Romero, the RZ and Argentine national keeper. There is certainly no doubt about it. Emmanuelson is much more useful in the midfield. He's a more dangerous player on the ball and going forward rather than being a defender. However, he has played for the national team in that left-back situation. So Moreno with the challenge from behind on Pantelic. As we saw the replay live. Now Holman in plenty of space. Couldn't get to it though. Martin Stekelenburg read it well, came off his line and took the ball, averting a very dangerous situation. But here's that rock-solid combination now of Vertonghen and Toby Alderweireld. The two Belgian defenders for Ajax. Rommedahl, the Dane, tried to get his ball in for Emmanuelson. It was cleared by Moreno. He's been everywhere so far in the opening stanza of this match. Jan Vertonghen, Pantelic. Alderweireld. Paulsen. Two Danes doing battle there, Paulsen and Rommedahl. Paulsen getting the better of his countryman as the Moose. Tried to get his team going forward on that occasion, but failed. Well, a lot of theatrics going on there with Marko Pantelic. Once again, we have grown to love Pantelic for his theatrics and his showmanship. But right now, I think Ajax would really prefer him to start producing the brilliant play. Scars, long ball. Oh, 10 on the scale of Ronald Koeman. Long balls. The Moose gets around his man, Vernon Anita. But of course, it's Vertonghen there to break that play down. And here he is, Louis, good for 25 goals. Suarez, currently 13 to his name. Said at the beginning of the season, put me down for 25 for this season. He's well on his mark for that total. Desailly, listen to the jeers. The ex-RZer going forward for Ajax, losing the ball to Poulsen. Poulsen, a terrible ball. Good intention, shocking execution there. But Damien Desailly, seemingly a marked man this afternoon here in Alkmaar, following his comments in an interview in one of the local magazines here, Sport Week. Certainly, RZ have missed his brilliance in the midfield. There is absolutely no denying that. And Ajax are a better team for having bought him for the 6.9 million euros. But you would say, being an unbiased onlooker, he did overstep the mark a little. Gil Swerts, he's got Suarez on his case, lays it off beautifully for the Moose. The Moose turns Emmanuelson tries to split the defenders, gets himself a free kick. He was brought down by Ion Ino. Turned Emmanuelson brilliantly then. Trying to get through Dezayu, and Ino on that occasion was brought down, won the free kick. Sky Stars lining it up there. Scott. Well, that was a disaster. Good work from Dembele to keep that in play. It'll be a throw-in. Did well to avoid the goal kick. Pamphlet sends it downfield. It goes straight to Moreno. Martins. Back to Moreno. Wrong puts Romadal brilliantly. Benanita. Great ball to Pantelic. Not the best of first touches. Cheap turnover. And Dezayu sends it out of play. And they're throwing. Kujalins. It's been a very lively opening 12 minutes. Certainly Dezayu getting the stick from the crowd and the players that you would expect he would, considering the war of words during the week. Everybody jumped on that story. Ronald Koeman particularly was very quick to react to what was said by Dezayu. However, now's the time really to do the talking. Here on the field, Gregory Vandervelde, fouled by Steinskars. Martins. Scars. The loose. Magnuson in his face. Cuts in, links up with El Hamdaoui. Easy turnover. Pantelic. Darlene's to beat. Oh, nice work. Cute touch in. Cut in lovely. Now here's Suarez. Oh, got the ball to Pantelic. And Romero not very convincing with his take there. Had Pantelic bearing down on him, but was able to regather before the Serbian could get his foot to it. But it was a lovely little ball from Suarez to Pantelic. Couldn't get a shot with any kind of venom on goal, but it was a shot. Quite an easy save for Romero, although he almost made a meal of it also. However, it's still 0-0. Coming up to the first 15 minutes of this game. An even battle. Pantelic on the deck, grimacing in pain from that challenge by Kujalins, and referee Baz Nyhouse deeming it serious enough for a yellow card. So the first yellow card of the match to Kujalins. Absolutely no question, worthy of a yellow card. That very sloppy challenge. So now Jarlene's missing the next match. They do have a Dutch Cup match this week. However, suspension only applies to any division matches, so it'll be next weekend against Groningen away at the Euroball. So 1 match suspension for Hugh Darlings. Moreno to Mendes de Silva. Holman. Beautiful ball in, he's onside, gets the shot in, and what a save! Martin Stekelenburg came off his line, saw that Martins was in wide open space, narrowed the angle brilliantly, and has prevented what should have been a certain goal for RZ, the home team. Great work, Martin Stekelenburg. Pressure still on though, corner kick. Straight to Stekelenburg. But hats off. Small round of applause for the Ajax and national goalkeeper for that tremendous bit of vision to prevent that goal. Flat out. Able to keep that ball in. Roasting it over the byline was Vernon Anita. Stekelenburg in action once again, will take this goal kick. Sent it short to Setanta. Emmanuelson lays it off for Eno. Got a knee in the back of his head. Accidental. Referee Nyhouse says play on. It looks as though Eno though is okay. Just wondering how the knee of the Moose is. But in that kind of scissors action that happened then, the leg of Moussa Dembele connected with the back of Iyong Eno's head. Both of them worse for wear. It was actually the heel of Dembele connecting with Eno's head. Both will be able to carry on. Tremendous acquisition for this club. Iyong Eno, holding midfielder, brilliant defence, always first to the loose balls, good to direct traffic and turn defence into attack when needed. With the Ajax Cape Town outfit when spotted. Signed up at the beginning of last season by Marco van Basten. Immediately put into action. Here's Suarez on 13 goals. Looking for number 14 this afternoon. Well on track for that target of 25 that he predicted before the season kicked off in August this year. On that occasion, the ball going very casually over the byline, and Romero with the simplest of goal kicks. It's quite effective in Argentina's World Cup qualifying campaign. So he's certainly cemented that #1 spot in the Argentine national team. So he's taking a few knocks this afternoon, the Moose. A very expensive commodity for RZ. Dropping a few knocks today as Stein Stars lines this ball up. In-swinger straight to the centre of goal. That was quite dangerous. Good work from Vertonghen to get it out of there. Paulsen. Almost held back by Romerdal then. Well, they're all, yes, it has been awarded. Referee Nyhouse very wisely allowing play on to see if there was any advantage to RZ when he realised there wasn't. Certainly, Romerdal guilty of holding. Stekelenburg pulled into action again. So it's the Moose sneaking that shot in. There's plenty of traffic in front of him. He did well to get that on target, but Stekelenburg, driving low to his left, was able to prevent that one from causing any harm. There's a great long ball. Luawe's beautiful control. Suarez with his pass to Pantelic couldn't really do much. He was surrounded by players. Mendes de Silva. Brett Holman. Oh, great combination between Holman and Mendes de Silva. Anita's on the case, trying to close him down. Gets the ball into El Hamdaoui. Unfortunately, El Hamdaoui loses his footing, and now Ajax have it. They've turned it over. The pace is an absolutely furious pace here. Anita has his hands full with Dembele. Dembele's running rings around him as he makes his way to the box, sends it in field. Oh, and Martins sprays it off to the left, well wide of the mark. Well, when you've seen that happen so many times in the last 12 months, and the result being a beautiful goal in the top left corner, but on this occasion, simply a mistake or a turnover statistically for the RZ side. Well, Dembele's on fire this afternoon. He's got the better of his opposite number, absolutely no question about that. Vernon Anita, it must be a great concern for Ajax coach Martin Jol, BMJ, as he was known in his Tottenham Hotspur days. Big Martin Jol. Of course, in the Netherlands, he's very amusingly referred to as Tony Soprano. There's even been some amusing stories with which Martin Jol has gone along with, where comparisons have been made between him and the television character, Tony Soprano, from The Sopranos, obviously. Now it's Holman. Out to the danger man, the Moose. Can I need to contain him this time? Flick on from El Hamdaoui to Holman. Wasn't the best. Holman still got his shot in. It was another one well wide of the mark. So far in the match, after 23 minutes, we've had 4 shots from RZ, 2 from Ajax. 2 of those have been on goal by RZ and 1 by Ajax. So the keepers with a fairly quiet game so far. Pantelic trying to lay that one off to Emmanuelson, who was on the ground after losing his footing. Dembele. Oh, that's a great ball. Hamdaoui. Hamdaoui is so off form today. Pantelic went straight into Moreno. Moreno got the better of him, but Ajax still had the ball. It's Louis with the 25-goal Suarez, sending it out to Irby. Irby trying to get around Scars, couldn't do it. It's fallen favourably for Suarez. Makes his way in the box, gets the shot in. He's such a danger man. Louis Suarez. As I mentioned earlier, FC Suarez. Absolutely tremendous form. In fact, his 13 goals is more goals than 11 other Eredivisie clubs have scored in total. So, Luis Suarez alone has scored more goals than 11 clubs in the Eredivisie. Absolutely sensational performance from the Uruguayan. The biggest scoring South American ever in Ajax club history. He's just breaking records every week. Holman now. Look to be held back by Eno. Nyhouse, the referee, saying play on. The Tongan going forward for Ajax. Suarez. Deep ball. Trying to play Romadal in. Romero was first to it. Sent it straight out to Martins. Scars. Oh, it's a great ball. Damien Desailly read it well, though. He saw it coming. Positioned himself brilliantly. Now on the counter-attack. Gets the ball to Van der Wiel. This is beautiful work down the touchline. Van der Wiel, Romadal and Scars. Romadal cutting in now. Linking up with Irby. Irby. Out to Pantelic. He rolls it on for Suarez. He's trying to chip Romero. A little bit too cute from the Uruguayan on that occasion. Sergio Romero perfectly positioned on that occasion. There was basically no chance of chipping in there. So the ball coming off a RZ player. Ajax taking the corner. Played short. Kuzayu. You can tell by the G's. Oh, that's beautifully played on. Romero saw it though. Quickly onto it. And now putting RZ back on the attack through Martins. Beautifully played. Oh, here we go. The ball intended for Holman then was swooped on by Irby. Very dangerous for Ajax. RZ really grafting their way into some goal-scoring situations. Certainly with the momentum, having the better of their opposition. It's flicked back off the post. Well, Stein Scars cracking that one with venom after the back heel from the Moose. Tremendous ball from El Hamdaoui to start the movement then. And as we can see, well, that of course was the action down the other end of the field. But Stein Scars only inches off opening the account for RZ this afternoon here in Alkmaar. Moreno, a deep ball for Holman. Chested down, beautiful first touch. Sends it into El Hamdaoui and they've scored! Well, they've deserved it! Mania El Hamdaoui opens the account for RZ Alkmaar, and what inspiring football RZ have been playing, and they absolutely deserve that opening goal. It's RZ 1, Ajax 0. Mania El Hamdaoui, the scorer, his 7th goal of the season. But that was fantastic lead-up from the Australian Brett Holman. Chested it down, controlled it, waited for El Hamdaoui to position himself, got the cross, past Vertonghen. Alderweireld really couldn't do much about it. And Mania El Hamdaoui, the top scorer in the Netherlands last season, notching his 7th goal for the season. Well, that must come as huge relief for the home team. They've been pressing and threatening and finally finding the back of the net. Here he is again. Laying it off for Mendes de Silva, the man who scored a sensational goal in the Champions League against Arsenal on Tuesday night. Moreno. The Moose again, causing all sorts of problems for Vernon and Inter down at right flank. Very tense looking Vignol there. Very good. The team is certainly being outplayed to this stage. Vertonghen in great pain after colliding with El Hamdaoui. So bulldog there. No wonder Baton was grimacing in pain while on the deck. Play on, however. 30 minutes gone. Gregory Vanderbilt, who's still yet to lift a notch in this match. He's done well. It hasn't been quite effective as we've seen in previous matches. Still a long way to go, however. Eno, to Anita. Quickly trying to get Pantelic into space. Pantelic does well, keeps it in. Unfortunately, couldn't hang on to it. Now Jarlins comes away with it. Swerts. Martins. Coleman. Well, this is certainly the RZ of old we're seeing at the moment. Beautiful, flowing, free football. Colson. Scars. Well, you can be absolutely certain that the players and RZ faithful will be very relieved they got that goal. It would have been a disaster had they have not opened an account after applying all that pressure in this first half. Romero. Beautiful touch on by Damien Desailly then. Pantelic back for Eno. Vanderbilt. Suarez. Tried to play in Vanderbilt then. Just too much on it. Wasn't much he could do about that one. Romero off his line and taking that one easily. But potentially a great build-up there and very dangerous for RZ to enjoy that one-goal lead, courtesy of Munir El Hamdoui in the 28th minute. Suarez is on the ground. Whether it was because of Jill Swert's interference, I'm not quite sure, but Swerts and Suarez did look very much like interference from Swerts on that occasion. There's Milhouse there. Didn't want to know about it. Let's play on. Steinscars. Good work from Anita to cut that out. Toby Alderweireld doing the boot lace up, holding up proceedings. Turnover to Eno, and now it's Romadal. Martins. Holman. Bit of a breakdown in communication there in the RZ midfield. And there they are, the two coaches. Donald Koeman, the legendary player in his day, and also the superb coach who's his opposite number, Martignol. Suarez out to Emmanuelson. Holman across. A bit of space in front of Mendes de Silva. Breaking off to the right is Holman. This is looking dangerous. Coming across is Anita. Holman gets his cross in. This is fantastic. Oh, good work. Eno. Straight back from midfield to tidy up there what was a very dangerous situation. The ball going to the Moose, who had nothing but open space in front of him. The defenders very slow to pick him up. And Eno, who had his finger on the emergency button firmly, back there to help out and tidy up. Clearly a foul on Olsen there by Deseu. Quite a few AZ players streaming forward to this one, trying to obviously double their lead as half-time approaches. Scars, it's a decent kick. He's trying to tuck it inside that near post. However, Stekelenburg had plenty of time to have a good look at that one and was across easily to take it. Working that long ball to the right side brilliantly this afternoon, AZ, knowing that Dembele has the measure of his opposite number. They're certainly working at a treat. Now here's Holman. He's got Alkmaar in front of him, gets a shot in. Brady Holman also excelling this afternoon. That rock-tight brick wall defence of Ajax is looking a little vulnerable this afternoon to the AZ forwards. So the AZ faithful in fine voice as Scars lines this one up. Getting Romadal and Anita back to 10. They get it away by Suarez. Paulson. Hamdaoui's there. Very calm, very relaxed defensive play from Jan Vertonghen there. And one of the most dangerous forwards in the Netherlands on his case. Romadal in the lineup this afternoon at the expense of Miralem Suleimani. Suleimani started in the Europa League match against Dinamo Zagreb during the week. He's being rested today as Dennis Romadal enjoys some time down that right wing. And there's De Silva. A little bit too far forward for Holman to latch onto then, but the intention was superb. This midfield, which has been so hesitant and so shaky for AZ in recent weeks, absolutely brilliant today. Totally dominant. They came good in the second half against FC Twente last weekend and were so unlucky to have a goal scored against them in the last second, hence a loss. But they did well against Arsenal, and today they're certainly showing their worth and their ability as Romero swoops on that loose ball. It was Toby Alderweireld who took the kick. Romadal trying to do the fancy flick for Luis Suarez. Dembele. Mendes de Silva. Scars. Poulsen. They're having a ding-dong battle, the two Danes today. Poulsen and Romadal. Denmark quite superior in their group in the European Confederation, Group 1. They made immediate qualification for the World Cup during those last round of matches. It's been a good campaign by them, led by John Dahl Thomason, the Feyenoord striker, who's represented his country more than 100 times now. Romadal, also another great campaigner for the Danes. Suarez, the Uruguayan, also been very valuable for them. They, of course, have to come through the repechage to qualify for the World Cup. The Moose. Oh, this is tremendous play. El Hamdaoui laid it off for him beautifully. He sends it back in. We're inside the last 2 minutes of this first half. Oh, that's a very sloppy header. Suarez not reading it quite well then. Although they've hung on to it, Ajax. Desailly. Emmanuelson unable to retrieve it. The Moose is back there. Mendes de Silva. Scars. Moreno. Good hustling defence from Alderweireld. Eno, tremendous. Classic example of an Eno swoop on a loose ball. Had too many stoppages this half, so possibly just the 1 or 2 minutes of extra time will be added as we go inside the last 30 seconds of regulation time. Levi Emmanuelson back to Eno, he's Anita. Pantelic.
Don't go much to the center of the track because it's 3 in the back.
So a fairly heavy collision between Pantelic and Swerts. Both offering the hand of friendship. No malice. And RZ being awarded the free kick. Just the 1 minute of extra time. It's been a good, fast-flowing game. Dembele, oh, lovely flick on. El Hamdaoui now with needed a beat. Holding it up, allowing his support to come through. Finally gets that cross in. Nobody over there. He even had time to look over his shoulder as to what was going on. Sent the worst of crosses in. And now Ajax with one final foray into the RZ half to try and snatch a goal before half-time. Vertonghen. Deep ball for Rommedahl. Maybe too deep. Yes, it's out. And referee Baz Nyhouse calls a close to the first half of this very absorbing game. Very fast, very free-flowing, classic attacking Dutch football. But the best thing is we have seen the RZ midfield back to its best. They've been so damaging. They've taken on their men, they've beaten their man, and they've actually put their support into space. We've seen it done to great effect in the right side there with Dembele getting all sorts of quality supply, and the one goal being scored in the 28th minute by Munir El Hamdaoui. Half-time score, RZ 1, Ajax no score.
Setanta Sports, your passport to the best in European football this weekend. The Bundesliga, Schalke v Leverkusen and Freiburg v Hoffenheim. League 1, Saint Etienne v Lyon. Serie A, Palermo v Genoa. Live European football this weekend on Setanta Sports.
Welcome back to the stadium formerly known as DSB Stadium in Alkmaar for this round 11 clash between RZ, the home team, and Ajax. First 45 minutes, very exciting, very open, entertaining football, and we have a scoreline with RZ 1, Ajax no score. That lone goal coming courtesy of Munir El Hamdaoui in the 28th minute. Some beautiful lead-up play, which put El Hamdaoui in open space right in front of goal. He only had the keeper to beat, and he duly slotted the ball past Stekelenburg to notch his 6th goal for the season and the first for the match. And as we can see, the high fives going in the direction of Gabri, the Ajax midfielder, the man who has been injured virtually the entire season. He came on as a substitute last week against Willem II, and he's on again today. On this occasion, he's on in place of Marko Pantelic. So a striker going off for a midfielder, but of course it's an attacking midfielder. They've been turning the ball over very easily and very quickly, Ajax, as Luis Suarez gets play underway for the Ajax side. So you would think now with Gabri on the field, Ajax are switching to a 4-3-3 formation. I'm just having a look. With Pantelic off. So it's the 4-3-3 of Ajax against the 4-4-2 of RZ. So there's been a bit of reshuffling on that forward line. We've got Emmanuelson, Suarez and Rommedahl on the forward line now for Ajax. Coach Martin Jol very concerned about the performance of his forwards in that first half. Even the midfield, they were overshadowed by their opposition in the first 45 minutes. Damien Desailly not having a good game, certainly looking intimidated. Romadal and Suarez, both not getting any sort of quality ball. Hopefully, Gabri can change all that. Emmanuelson. Not a good first touch, but Ajax still have it. Moreno. A big how do you do from Gabri. AZ still have it. Coulson not getting onto that one very well. Romadal. Came off Martins, a throw in for Ajax. Scars, great ball. El Hamdaoui. Looking for some support. Not much there. Sends it out to Jill Swerts. Great ball from Swerts to Holman. Bit too much curl on that one for Dembele to control. But he's been absolutely devastating in the first half. Vernon Anita, the Ajax defender, has had his hands full all afternoon trying to contain Dembele. Romadal. Alderweireld. That's a cute ball. And a beautiful first touch from Suarez. Cuts in brilliantly. He's got a shot at goal. Well, very disappointing from Louis. Put me down for 25 goals, Suarez. Look at this, the hard work. Got himself into the open space. He had a good, clear look at goal. In his defence, he did take that shot with his left foot. He prefers the right foot, so possibly the reason why that ball was nowhere near the target. However, the Tongan, a short ball to Eno. Been the best player for Ajax so far, Ion Eno. Emmanuelson. Fell nicely for Romadal. Oh, that's a great cross! Well, Luis Suarez, in the space of 60 seconds, has had two golden opportunities to get his name on the score sheet. Look at this. Oh, it was coming at him with power. It was straight to him. It's an absolute Romadal special. The thing he does best, bang those balls in from the right side to his striker. And Suarez on that occasion totally blowing it. So, a sigh of relief from the AZ side, who enjoy this one-goal lead and are off to a very shaky start in the second half. El Hamdaoui, one man who can change all that. Alderweireld in his face. Also coming across is Gabri. Gregory van der Wiel. The ball coming off Martins. It'll be a throw-in for Ajax, but that's not going to be recognised. Looks as though Ajax can feel hard done by on that one. Steinskars, lovely back heel. Anita, tremendous. Desailly. Just sweats. Coming back like a runaway train, taking out Suarez. Almost a yellow cardable offence. But a very attacking situation for Ajax, as Emmanuelson and Suarez stand over the ball. Desailly's there too. Straight into the back of Steinskars. Alderweireld over the top of Munir El Hamdaoui and fouling him. A free kick being awarded. Great athleticism from Van der Wiel on that occasion. Although there certainly was an elbow in the back of El Hamdaoui. Scars. Holman, ball travelling way too fast for him to control it. They've still got it though. Great work, Dembele. Loose again. Mendes de Silva. Scars. Very confident play. Now Moreno. Almost releasing Mendes de Silva. Stekelenburg had a pressure clearance kick then. It was Holman bearing down on him at speed. Gabri and Dembele fighting for the ball. Then Gabri getting the better. Eno. Suarez lays it off for Irby Emanuelson. Irby, nice little kick into the box. Romero out confidently. Taking it well as Holman almost released Martins. Good work from Van der Wiel. And now on the counter, Irby has a shot. Was not too far off the mark. An outstretched Serge Romero driving fully to his left. Ball off Emanuelson. It'll be a throw in for RZ. Jarlene's hacking that one away. He had two players ready to swoop on that ball from Ajax. Taken quickly by Scars. Holman. Martins. It's a good cross. It was intended for El Hamdaoui. Way above him though. Good intention. Too much height. So both teams in the middle of a very heavy schedule. There he is, the former great coach of AZ Alkmaar, and both teams in fact. AZ was the most recent team that he coached, but he was formerly Ajax coach prior to that. That ball straight down the throat of Serge Romero from Dennis Rommedahl. But a very much loved figure at both clubs, co-Adrians. Gabri. Zayu it was, hence the jeers. Emanuelson. Oh, that's a great goal! Irby Emanuelson! Absolute sensation! Brings the crowd to its feet. absolutely stunning. The kick taken quickly. Emmanuelson sized up the situation in a split second. Romero basically caught napping. It was a free kick taken quickly, sent straight to Romero, to Emmanuelson. Romero really not paying attention to what was going on. Caught out badly, and look at that perfectly weighted kick. Well, hats off to Herbie Emmanuelson for that goal, bringing the teams back on equal terms. And a very disappointed looking Serge Romero as he allows Herbie Emmanuelson to score his second goal of the season and the first goal for Ajax here in Alkmaar this afternoon. Well, that has absolutely stunned the RZ faithful. Even though they appreciated it, it was an absolute piece of brilliance, no doubt about it. Now here's Suarez. Oh, 2 minutes later, they've taken the lead. Louis Luai, with his 14th goal of the Eredivisie season, working his way to that predicted 25 goals, giving his team the lead here in Alkmaar, just 120 seconds after Herbie Emmanuelson put the teams on level terms. Well, with the pinpoint accurate cross, and Luis Suarez with the sublime finish. Look at Romero. Thought he was going to go low inside that near post. Dive to his right. Suarez waiting for him to commit. Sent it high into that top left corner. And an absolutely stunning turnaround in this match in the space of 2 minutes. Well, the crowd has absolutely come to life, and with good reason. The RZ fans have seen their team, who were travelling quite comfortably, holding a 1-0 lead, in the space of less than 2 minutes, go down 2-1. And now it's Brett Holman coming off, and Graziano Pelle, he's not happy about it, showing his disapproval, Brett Holman, in being substituted. But Graziano Pelle has been in decent form. Maybe he is just the man who can turn this around. Only just starting to give value for money, Graziano Pelle. 7 million euros they bought him for 3 seasons ago. He's been a very inconsistent performer, but in recent weeks, quite solid. Another turnover from RZ. Suarez. Emmanuelson. Well, a minor breakdown in communication then. Emmanuelson sticking the ball one way, Gabri wanting it to go the other. However, this is an amazing transformation of the Ajax side. The Ajax supporters are quietly joking it's because they're now running in the direction of Amsterdam as opposed to the first half where they were running away from Amsterdam. quite a novel observation from the Ajax supporters, but they are clearly a different team in this second half. Dembele, the Moose, rolling it on beautifully for Mendes de Silva. Desperation defence from Jan Vertonghen. Well, what a fantastic match of football we're witnessing here. Here at the stadium formerly known as DSB Stadium. Headed away to safety by Eno. Take 2 for RZ. Another corner kick. 4 corner kicks to 1 for RZ. Several RZ players bearing down on that ball. Headed down now for Elhamdoui. Cool as you like, Stekelenburg off his line to take that ball, which was perfectly weighted in the direction of Elhamdoui. Read well by Stekelenburg. He was offside, however. Eno. Well, they've got to keep their cool, RZ. They've controlled this match up until the 57th minute. Just on the hour, it started to fall apart for them. Ajax have lifted dramatically. Getting much more involved in the play in this second half. We barely saw him in that first half. Suarez and Moreno. Moreno heading it down. Is intended for Scars. Zayu got to it first. Romadal, who squirts in his face. Now Scars across. Oh, lovely sliding challenge, winning the ball. Vanderbilt. Tremendous work. This is a different Ajax side, and that is an absolutely brilliant piece of play by Gregory Vanderbilt. It all started with Vanderbilt, and he finished it off. Well, what spectacular, entertaining play by the most decorated, celebrated team in the Netherlands, Ajax Football Club. Beautiful combination with Zayu. Zayu just laid it off cutely for him. Totally wrong-footing the defence. And Vanderbilt slotting it into that far corner. Absolutely tremendous work. Gregory Vanderbilt, what a star. You can certainly put that down to Marco van Basten's brilliance, the form that we have seen of Gregory Vanderbilt. It was Marco van Basten who took him out of central defence and turned him into a right back, and from there he has been an absolute sensation. One of the legacies of the Marco van Basten era, as short as it was in Ajax. But for Gregory Vanderbilt, he owes his success to one Marco van Basten. Now, how long will it be before we see a fourth? They are on fire, Ajax. 3 goals in 7 minutes. I don't know what Martin Jol said to this team at half-time, but it has certainly had an effect. Of course, he has done some fine-tuning. He changed the formation. He brought in Gabri and went to a 4-3-3, and it has been a stunning transformation. Hamdaoui. Well, as we saw, no sooner had El Hamdaoui received that ball, there were 3 Ajax defenders on his case. Eno, as usual, the first one there. This man is so impressive. Eno. Romadal. Well, there wasn't much that Swerts could do then. It was a great bit of work from Romadal, and certainly a cynical challenge and a yellow card for Gilles Swerts then. As you can see, Romadal turning him beautifully, nothing but open space in front of him. Swerts with very little option but to take him out, otherwise it was on for young and old as far as Ajax advancing then. More dangerous this half. Although the ball has been getting is definitely better. 14 goals in 11 games. It's of course round 11 of the Eredivisie season. Paulson. Tremendous sliding defence from Irby then. Irby, another one of the impact players in this second half. His goal in the 57th minute. Absolute stunner. What a delight. Moreno after Paulson. The supporters you can hear in fine voice are the Ajax supporters, who only a moment ago were singing "You're Going to Omniworld," which is basically a remark that AZ will be in the Jupiler League, the first division next season. Quite cynical, quite cheeky. But certainly Ajax on top, running riot at the moment. Oh, look at this, Emmanuelson, beautiful ball, and Suarez sending it wide. Well, I'm not quite sure what he had in mind then, Luis Suarez. May have been better off just having a shot, but I think it was coming at him a little bit too quickly for him to control. And there certainly were AZ players ready to take the ball from him. So maybe can't accept the full blame for his actions then, but on first hearing they did look a bit strange. So the goal-scoring machine, Luis Suarez, still winding up. He has a goal to his name already. That was in the 59th minute. Zayu breaks it back for Anita. Romadal. Cuts in lovely. Oh, look at that ball. Suarez couldn't beat the offside trap. And substitution about to be made. So Martin's off for AZ. Jermaine Lenz coming on. He's certainly been a very useful substitute for the AZ side, Jermaine Lenz. Graziano Pelle on the deck, holding his face. I think he copped a head. During the challenge for that ball. Oh, it was actually a kick to the chin from him by Eno. They'll feel that one tonight. Taking his time. Certainly a very nasty knock, albeit accidental. So the Moose hasn't had much of a chance to shine in the second half after totally dominating the right flank in the first half. Was turning Anita with ease. They can do no wrong at the moment, Ajax. Gabri on that occasion just sticking his foot out and fortunately blocking that kick. Play on. Suarez. They've had all the ball, Ajax. They've totally controlled the midfield. AZ on the back foot. Unable to get out of their own half at the moment. Emmanuelson. Great work. Mendes de Silva. Dembele. Breaking away to the left was Paulson. Offside. All those mistakes that Ajax were guilty of in the first half, we're now seeing AZ producing with monotonous regularity. Romadal. Eno. Gabri. Izeu. Tongan with the big speculator, was looking for Suarez, unfortunately sent it straight to Romero. Graziano Pelle with the foul. well to get his shot in then, Deseu. Jarlins heading down for Mendes de Silva. Once again, it's Eno swooping. Dembele. Eno again, spoiling. Vanderbilt taking the throw for Ajax. Manuelson. A little bit casual. Throw in for AZ. Here's Scars. Bas Nijhuis, the referee in last week's Rotterdam derby between Feyenoord and Sparta. 3 red cards in that match, all thoroughly deserved. There was quite a bit of cynicism and criticism when it was first heard there were 3 red cards in that match, but once people actually saw why they were awarded on replays and YouTube and what have you, he was widely acclaimed. And word is he will be awarded the Klassiker next week. Easy clearance for the Ajax defence. Poulsen. Almost dispossessed. Living dangerously. We've got 3-on-3 here. Almost made to pay for some very slack defending then. Vanderbilt quickly across. Anita back for his keeper. Moreno. Alderweireld just ghosting that one towards the keeper. So as we come up to the last 10 minutes of this match, Ajax well in control, 3-1. Gabri now. Possibly would have been better off shooting himself. But sent that one in the path of Luis Suarez, who just couldn't connect. But Gabri had a good look at goal then. Lots of open space. Still elected to pass it. He has been out for the entire season. Suarez. Look at him toying with the defence. Gabri. Anita gets a shot in. Straight to Romero. Ajax have now had 14 shots. 8 have been on target. A dramatic turnaround from the one soft shot from Marko Pantelic in the first half. AZ, on the other hand, have had 10 shots. 5 have been on goal. So an incredible turnaround in this match, with AZ controlling the first half. Ajax in complete control in the second half. Steinsgaard to Simon Coulson. Moreno. Emmanuelson. Vanderbilt. Romadal breaking away to the right. Suarez to the left. Unfortunately, Vanderbilt couldn't get around Moreno. AZ have it. Romero with the clearance. Heller's there, doing battle with Vertonghen. Vertonghen comes off better. Says it to Romadal. Oh, look at this control. Look at this fluency from Ajax. Hey! Well, another choice call. Has certainly been much more effective in that central midfield role since coming on in the second half. He's taken over from Dami Desailly, who's been pushed out further to the right. Gabri. The yellow card about to be issued. It's Moreno. Moreno with the foul on Suarez. And that is the third yellow card of the match. All three being awarded to AZ players. Emmanuelson. Ball. Certainly nothing wrong with that from Vanderbilt. Suarez just a little slow to pick up on it. And as we see, the Uruguayan and the Mexican having a bit of a laugh about that mishap. Elm heading that down to Pelé. Anita. Tremendous ball to Suarez. Suarez waiting for Anita to get himself into position. Decided to have a shot himself. We're inside the last 5 minutes of play. It's 3-1 Ajax. 3 goals in 7 minutes for the Ajax side, giving them complete control of this match after being totally on the back foot for the first 45 minutes. Desailly. Certainly Ajax looking to wind that clock down now as we come up to the final 4 minutes of play. Once again, there haven't been too many stoppages, so it's fairly safe to say that we won't see too much injury time. It's now or never for AZ if they're going to get anything from this match. Another sloppy ball to in the story of RZ's second half. Gabri to Deseu. Manita. In defence. Suarez. Great work from Scars. Moreno sending the ball deep for Jermaine Lenz, and the frustration on Lenz's face tells the story. It has just totally fallen away for RZ. The wheels have come off completely. Here at the stadium formerly known as DSB Stadium. They got off to a great start in front of their home crowd. And a very, very promising and meritorious match against Arsenal during the week. The confidence was high. And despite their 1-0 lead at the break, they have been totally swamped by Ajax in this second half. Suarez looking for a double. Ooh, he's been brought down by Swartz. Neuhaus waiting to lie on. Great with vision from Vanderbilt, from Alkmaar then. And a tremendous ball to Gabri. Holds it up, waits for his support to stream forward. Emmanuelson also working this flank. Suarez trying to turn Jarlines, can't do it. Good work from Jarlines, did very well to Jarlines. However, the danger's not over yet. We're inside the last 60. So Ajax, 7 matches without defeat in the Eredivisie, about to make that 8. Also, 3 points from this match, consolidating their place on the table. 3rd place. Feyenoord's win yesterday drew them level on points. However, victory here today will take them into clear 3rd. FC Twente well ahead in their match against Groningen. It's 4-0 when last we heard. And Suarez! Oh, sensational! What a goal! Luis Suarez. His 15th goal in 11 games. And absolutely driving it into the top of the net. And in doing so, driving the final nail into the RZ coffin here this afternoon at the stadium formerly known as DSB Stadium. Well, this has been a sensational performance from the Ajax team. The stadium half empty already. Incredible footwork from Gregory Vanderbilt, straight out of the Cristiano Ronaldo manual. The perfect cross to Suarez, who slotted it high inside that near post with venom. What a tremendous way to round off this match. Just a sensational second half effort. No other words for it from Ajax. Graziano Pelle has done a bicycle kick to actually pull one back for RZ. So during the replays, we've seen Pelle score RZ's second goal. So another 2 goals in the space of 90 seconds. Of extra time. So half the stadium missed that goal because the RZ faithful have turned away in droves. As I was saying, FC Setanta have consolidated their place at the top of the table with their win over Groningen. PSV are playing NEC in the late start today. And Ajax are well in control here this afternoon in Alkmaar. So strong in the air, Graziano Pelle. And it's all over. Full time called by referee Baz Nyhouse. Well, an unbelievable second half of football from Ajax, who were totally on the back foot in the first half. They actually went to the break 1-0 down, but it was certainly through the efforts of Irby Emanuelson, also Luis Suarez, and the entire midfield of the Ajax side that took control of this match and turned a 1-0 deficit into a 4-2 victory. It all started in the 57th minute when Irby Emanuelson kicked a ball from 40 metres out, catching Romero off guard and perfectly placing it into the top right corner, one of the goals of the season, bringing the teams back on level terms. Just 90 seconds later, Suarez added another to make it 2-1. Gregory van der Wiel in the 64th minute made it 3-1. Then in the 90th minute, another from Suarez, and Graziano Pelle with a consolation goal well into extra time. The final score here at the stadium formerly known as DSB Stadium, AZ 2, Ajax 4.
November on Setanta Sports. The 2010 World Cup playoffs. Watch countries from across 5 continents compete for the coveted remaining places. Rugby internationals, live coverage of England's test matches against New Zealand and Argentina. Showtime kickboxing and WEC cage fighting. European football. We continue to bring you live matches from the best leagues in Europe. November on Setanta Sports, in a different league. Setanta Sports, your passport to the best in European football this weekend. The Bundesliga, Schalke v Leverkusen and Freiburg v Hoffenheim. League 1, Saint Etienne v Lyon. Serie A, Palermo v Genoa. Live European football this weekend